Have you ever wondered why life seems to teach us its most valuable lessons during the toughest times? It's as though the universe has a way of guiding us through challenges, offering wisdom in the moments we least expect it. Whether it's the quiet reflections after a mistake or the triumph of overcoming an obstacle, every experience leaves us with a lesson. These life lessons shape who we are, help us grow, and give us the strength to face the future with greater clarity and purpose.
Life is a series of lessons, each one paving the way for personal growth. The hardest lessons in life often teach us the most valuable wisdom. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the journey. Every experience, good or bad, carries a lesson. Embrace them all. Growth comes when we accept the lessons life presents, no matter how painful. Life teaches us that nothing lasts forever, so cherish every moment. You can't change the past, but you can learn from it to shape the future. The greatest lessons in life are learned during the most difficult times. Sometimes the lesson is not in what we lost, but in what we gained by letting go. Each day brings its own lesson. Make sure to learn from it. Patience and persistence are key life lessons that open doors to success. Learning from your mistakes is the true mark of wisdom. Life's lessons are like the chapters of a book. Each one prepares us for the next. The beauty of life lies in its unpredictability and the lessons we learn along the way. We don't always get what we want, but we always get what we need to grow. Courage to face life's challenges brings the greatest lessons and rewards. In every struggle, there's a hidden lesson waiting to make you stronger. Life doesn't hand out rewards, it hands out lessons, and the reward is in the growth. Even the smallest steps lead to great lessons over time. Every setback is a lesson in resilience. To live fully, we must embrace the lessons life offers, even when they're hard. Life lessons aren't always taught in classrooms, but they're taught in the school of experience. The more we resist life's lessons, the harder they become. Learning to let go is one of life's most liberating lessons. A life well lived is one where we turn every mistake into a valuable lesson. Life teaches us to appreciate what we have by showing us what we could lose. The lessons we learn in the darkest moments shine the brightest in our hearts. Gratitude turns life's toughest lessons into valuable gifts. The journey is long, but the lessons along the way make it worthwhile. Life will keep giving you the same lesson until you learn it. Change is inevitable, and the lesson is learning to adapt and grow. Every person we meet has a lesson to teach us, if we're open to learning. Success is a poor teacher. Failure teaches life's most enduring lessons. The most important lesson is to be kind, for everyone is fighting their own battle. Time is the best teacher, but unfortunately it kills all its students. Life teaches us to appreciate the small things, for they often carry the biggest lessons. One of life's greatest lessons is realizing that happiness comes from within. The greatest lesson of life is that we are never truly in control. Life's lessons aren't always about what we achieve, but about who we become in the process. The more you learn, the more you realize there is to learn in life. Life teaches us that letting go is sometimes the only way to move forward. The best lessons come from the toughest teachers, our own experiences. Life is unpredictable, but its lessons are timeless. In life, it's not about how many lessons you learn, but how many you apply. The simplest lesson in life is often the hardest to master. Just be yourself. Mistakes are proof that we're trying, and every mistake carries a lesson. When life gets tough, remember that every challenge carries a lesson in disguise. The greatest lesson in life is to love and be loved in return. Life's most important lessons are often learned through forgiveness and acceptance. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single lesson learned. Sometimes life's greatest lessons come in the form of letting go of what we once held dear. The lesson life keeps teaching us is to never take anything for granted. The most important lesson is learning to be at peace with who you are. In every failure, there's a lesson waiting to guide you toward success. Life teaches us that growth often requires discomfort. The lesson of life is that we are all in this together, so treat others with kindness. The greatest lessons often come from the greatest struggles. Life's lessons aren't learned all at once, but little by little, over time. Don't rush through life. Every moment carries its own lesson. The lesson is not in finding the answers, but in asking the right questions. Life's most beautiful lessons are often learned through adversity. The greatest lesson is that happiness is not a destination, but a way of traveling. In the end, the lesson of life is to live with no regrets. The lessons you learn today will shape the person you become tomorrow. The best lessons are those that teach us to find strength in vulnerability.